beach,
beach,
beach, beach, beach.
beach, beach, beach.
The sea does not reward those who are too anxious, too greedy, or too impatient. One should lie empty, open, choiceless as a beach, waiting for a gift from the sea.
The sea does not reward those who are too anxious, too greedy, who are too impatient. One should lie empty, open, choiceless as a beach, waiting for a gift from the sea.
We watched fireworks on the beach at night.
We watch the fireworks on the beach at the night.
Novastashna Beach has the finest accommodation for seals of any place in all the world.
Novastashna Beach has the business accommodation for sale of any place in all the world.
Golden, golden, golden.
Golden, golden, golden.
Education is the key to unlock the golden door of freedom.
Education is the key to unlock the golden door of freedom. Education the key to unlock the golden door of freedom. Education is the key to unlock the golden door of the freedom.
I found the golden ticket and won a prize.
I found the golden ticket and won a prize. I found the golden ticket and won a prize.
Sand,
Sand,
sand, sand, sand.
sand, sand, sand.
Put 3 grains of sand inside a vast cathedral, and the cathedral will be more closely packed with sand than space is with stars.
Put 3 grains of the sand inside the vast calendar, and the calendar will be more closely packed with the sand than space with the stars.
Sand was everywhere in the car after our day at the beach.
Sand was everywhere in the car after our day at the beach.
At high tide in the afternoon, I watched his guests diving from the tower of his raft or taking the sun on the hot sand of his beach while his 2 motor boats slit the waters of the Sound, drawing aquaplanes over cataracts of foam.
At the high tide in the afternoon, I watched his guests driving from the tower of his raft or taking the sun on the hot sand of his beach, while his 2 motor boats sit and wait water of the Sound, drawing aquaplane of the cataract of the pond.
Proper,
Proper,
proper, proper, proper.
proper, proper, proper.
A stupid person is someone who has the facts, who has the proper information, and still makes the wrong decision.
A stupid person is someone who had the fact, who had the proper information, and still makes the wrong decision.
I was so busy all day that I didn't even have time to eat a proper meal.
I was so busy all day that I didn't even have time to eat a proper meal.
Pen, 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 pen.
Pen, pen, pen.
I don't write with a machine. I write with a pen and a paper, which is what is most comfortable for me.
I don't like with a machine. I write with a pen and paper, which is what is most comfortable for me.
The pen ran out of ink.
The pen ran out of the ink.
Give me that pen and paper.
Give me the pen and paper.
Cow,
Cow,
cow, cow, cow.
cow, cow, cow.
Life has got a habit of not standing hitched. You've got to ride it like you find it. You've got to change with it. If a day goes by that don't change some of your old notions for new ones, that is just about like trying to milk a dead cow.
Life has got a habit of not standing hitched. You got to ride it like to find it. You got to change with it. If a day goes by that doesn't change some of your old notion for a new one, that is just about like try to milk a dead cow.
The farmer raised the cow since birth.
The farmer raised the cow since birth. The farmer raised the cow since birth.
At that speed, it would not tire a wounded cow.
At the speed, it would not tire a wounded cow.
Berry,
Berry,
berry, berry, berry.
berry, berry, berry.
Happiness is like those palaces in fairy tales whose gates are guarded by dragons. We must fight in order to conquer it.
Happiness is like those palaces in fairy tale whose gates are guarded by dragon. We must fight in order to conquer it.
The tooth fairy left some money under the little girl's pillow.
The tooth fairy left some money under the little girl's pillow.
Peter, she cried, clutching him, you don't mean to tell me that there is a fairy in this room.
Peter, she cried, clutching him. You don't mean to tell him that there is a fairy in the room.
Slave,
Slave,
slave, slave, slave.
slave, slave, slave.
Better starve free than be a fat slave. There is nothing worth so much as liberty.
Better starve free than the bad slave. There is nothing worth so much like liberty.
Each slave was responsible for various tasks.
Each slave was responsible for various tasks.
Don't you know a slave can't be married? There is no law in this country for that.
Don't you know slave can't marry? There is no law in this country for that.
Parlor,
Parlor,
parlor, parlor, parlor.
parlor, parlor, parlor. 거실, 후기실.
Obviously, if you are an accountant, a criminal lawyer, a president, or a senator, or if you work in a funeral parlor, you have to wear a tie, but more and more people are wearing very casual clothes.
Obviously, if you are an accountant, a criminal lawyer, and president or the senate, or if you work in the funeral parlor, if you have to wear a tie, but more and more people are wearing very casual clothes.
They sat in the parlor and discussed their future business plans.
They sat in the parlor and discussed their future business plan.
When I got downstairs in the morning, the parlor was shut up, and the watchers was gone.
When I got downstairs in the morning, the parlor was shut down and watcher was gone.
Chase,
Chase,
chase, chase, chase, chase.
chase, chase, chase.
Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence.
Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence.
Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence.
Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence.
The police chased the criminal.
The police chased the criminal. The police chased the criminal.
We didn't have no dog, and so we had to chase him all over the country till we tired him out.
We didn't have no dog, and so we had to chase him all over the country till we tired him out.
Glove,
Glove,
glove, glove, glove.
glove, glove, glove.
I grew up on the softball field. Every day I would take my glove and my bat with me.
I grew up on the software field. Every day I would take my glove and my bat with him.
I put on a safety glove before starting the machine.
I put on safety glove before starting the machine.
Bonaparte meanwhile began taking the glove off his small white hand, tore it in doing so, and threw it away.
Bonaparte, meanwhile, began to take the glove of his small white hand, tore in it doing so, and threw it away.
Jaw,
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 jaw, jaw.
jaw, jaw, jaw.
I am so stressed that my dentist told me I am grinding my teeth due to stress. So, every evening, I get shooting pain from my jaw to my head.
I'm so stressed that my dentist told me I'm grinding my teeth due to stress. So every evening I got shooting pain from jaw to my head.
My jaw was sore after chewing too much gum.
My jaw was sore after chewing too much gum. My jaw was sore after chewing too much gum.
The lower jaw of an old Frenchman with a thick mustache trembled as he untied the ropes.
The lower jaw of the old Frenchman with a thin mustache trembled as he untied the rope.
Bay. 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 Bay.
Bay, bay, bay.
Reading, the best state yet to keep absolute loneliness at bay.
Reading, the best state yet to keep absolute loneliness at bay. Reading, the best state yet to keep absolute loneliness at day.
Nobody was swimming at the bay.
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 In the afternoon, as often as my health permitted, I walked round the whole bay from Santa Margarita to beyond Portofino.
In afternoons, as often as my health permitted, I walked around the whole bay from Santa Margini and beyond the Portofino.
Collect.
Correct.
Collect. Collect. Collect.
Collect, collect, collect.
I love inventing names, but I also collect unusual names, so that I can look through my notebook and choose one that suits a new character.
I love inventing names, but I also collect unusual names so that I can look through my notebook and choose one that suits a new character.
As a child, I used to collect coins from different countries.
As a child, I used to collect coins from different countries.
Lena found me there weeping when she came down with a basket to collect some firewood.
Nina found me there weeping. He came down with a basketball to collect some firewood.
Simple. 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 Simple.
Simple, simple, simple.
Things are not quite so simple always as black and white.
Simple are not quite so simple, always as black and white. Things are not quite so simple, always as black and white.
Explain the process in a simple manner.
Explain the process in the simple manner. Explain the process in a simple manner.
The service was very simple and very solemn.
The service was very simple and very solemn.